Hello, my great and wonderful friends around the world. This is no other person than that same friend of yours, aka Optimist Amechi, one of the many voices talking about TBC around the globe. I hope you are all doing great. So I want to quickly do this brief rundown just for, helping the community to get going and then get some certain issues sorted out, especially the changes as a result of this upgrade. You guys know that we are on a pre-launch of October um, activities beginning from October. So many things are going to change from TBC, and it's all about positive changes. Positivity and flexibility makes it work, and that is exactly what our able admin Chris Kringle have been working tirelessly day and night all around the clock, making sure that we get nothing but the best in the community. And that is exactly what we have seen already. I want to quickly take you through the new program that is going to take effect from October 1st, just few days from now, because today is 27th September already. So we're just taking about 28, 29, 30. That is just 3 days to go, and the full effect of the new program takes effect. But I want to quickly take my time here to analyze some certain issues and some certain points that will actually help us to get head up started. When we started this TBC journey, it's been all about, changes. And, when changes are coming, means that there are progress, just like you have need to change your clothes because sometimes the one you were using before, you have outgrown them and you need to have another one put on. So TBC is not stagnant, seeing what is happening. And another thing that we really appreciate much is that our admin is a listening admin. In fact, he has turned the right of the administrators to all that are doing the right in the TBC community, because admin says that he's going to replace himself with 111,111 active members of TBC, those who are going to be on the Billionaire program, that are going to be the ones. So there was a day that this was called during the meeting, and this was, unanimously agreed that the change of this is going to come because of the issue that actually took place around the world beginning on this early March, or this early part of this year, because of the pandemic and every other ones, and the problem that made people to lose their source of income and all the rest. So the ability to pay continually 8 grand, some people are complaining that they are not able to meet up. So admin now decided and said, well, we are not dropping. Instead of that, we always whatever, discover another way to get going and then to move TBC forward. And that's exactly what we are seeing, and now what is going to come out come October 2020. May I also tell you that from that October, another good news that we are having in TBC community is that everybody are going to have their Kcbo turned on, irrespective of your expiration date. All Kcbo will be turned on as from October, and that will take down till December 2020, and that will help everybody, give everybody the opportunity, all the old members opportunity to actually, choose their program, determine how they are going to continue their journey. So everything here is just something exciting. So for the new program coming on to TBC, this is it, just the way you are seeing it. As you're looking at my dashboard, you are seeing this. This is my screen. When you are going up, you normally use ladder, and that is what this thing means. So the new program is like climbing ladder, especially for the new members. Okay? This doesn't affect the old members, but in a way, you do. But for now, I want you to clearly understand this new program. Okay? For those who are to start with a startup program, they are going to be paying on the monthly basis $8.12. and that is 2 grain startup program, equivalent to $8.2. So you see how it is stated here. Your referrals, the number of your referrals, the number of the grain earned, the number of used earned USD, dollars earned that is going to be earned doing that. So if you are on the startup program, that is 2 grain, you are paying $8.2, $12. If you're a millionaire program, you are paying $16.24. If you're on billionaire program, that is 8 grains, you're paying $32.48, depending on the price, the exchange of grain to dollar. That is the where your payment will be dependent on. So you have referrals here. If you have one referral, okay, if you have one referral in any month that you have paid one referral, you're going to get 4.06 cents. This referral is to show you we are not an MLM. We are not into MLM, but this is straight up commission. Then if you have 2 referrals, you're going to earn 2 grains, and this second one means that you replace where you took the $8.12. You will just replace. That is why here is saying 0, because at least you took that money from somewhere. So the third one third referral gives you 4.06. The fourth one makes it just like that. It's wrong by wrong, just like person climbing a ladder to the up. So just take time to fully understand what you need to do and what this chart actually means. So look at the way it is explained here. Billionaire program. Billionaire program, what does it cost you? Cost 8 grain monthly, and late payments are acceptable up till 90 days before TBC coins needs to be returned back to the admin wallet. So why do you even need to return it back? Like I said, this is applicable to the new members. Returning this TBC after earning it simply shows that that person is not actually ready to protect what he or she has. So here is giving people option. If you want to be a billionaire, it's not by mouth. So you need to step up and then calculate the cost and do the work necessary, because it's just very easy, because TBC has actually made it easy to have that achieved. So look at the benefits of being on that billionaire program. Benefits: unlimited spending in TBC 009 wallet with only one rule, and that rule is to contact the commissioner if a spending exceeds $1,000 a day to prove to the commissioner that the transaction is real and not fraud. So people need to get this straightened up. They say that you are hindered. You are not hindered. Okay? So if you want to spend in excess of $1,000 a day, please contact the commissioner, because TBC is a great way of doing transactions, and we need to respect the rules and regulations guarding it. It is real, okay? It is not like the fiat currency, which you can carry any form of any type of activities without being checked. No, TBC is not like that. It is actually properly, functional, and in a way to help people understand that you don't just do anyhow with your TBC, because this is something valuable. Seriously, this is something valuable, and you don't need to use it anyhow. It is yours, but at least maintain good behavior while using TBC. Yes, you can even spend 5,000, you can spend $1 million in a day, but always prove to the commissioner that you are doing this legally, and look at what you're doing it, using it for. In comparison, it is just like, for instance, you have a vehicle, a brand new vehicle, okay? How to move it is regulated. So if you go anyhow, definitely you are going to be exposed to anyhow. So there's need for us to become regulated in TBC, because we don't just go about carrying on nefarious activities and, without, no. TBC is something that is standardized. So we need to respect the laws or rules and regulations governing it. So another benefit that accrues to the Billionaire program is that those in Billionaire program collect full 50% in Bitcoin bounties from all referrals, regardless of what tier they are on. So if the referrals pay 8 grand, they get 4 grand. If they pay 4, they get 2. If they pay 2, they get 1. So just 50% straight up. That is the benefit on those on Billionaire program. Then another good thing to them is they are placed on the rotator and collect funding from it monthly as it rotates until all 111,111 rotator positions are filled. So these people that are on Billionaire zone, in fact, they are the kings in TBC. They are the powers that be in TBC. They benefit maximally because admin is working towards replacing himself with this very number, 111,111. So these people are placed on the rotator and collect funding from it monthly. So every month, it has already started. So down is still little, gradually. But when this rotator fills up, that means we must have gotten enough funding so that a billionaire in TBC will be earning as much as, okay, $500,000 in a month. Is that not wonderful? $500,000 in a month. And sometimes people want to compare TBC to any other program that they run there. I'll just be laughing at them. So this is something real, and this is real business that we are doing here, because we are building an economy from the ground up. And doing that, we are getting paid for doing that because admin is magnanimous. In fact, it's very kind, very generous. So he wants us to work alongside with him. So while we are all paying, the money is being used judiciously, okay? The members and the programmers, and to make sure that all those who are contributing to make this thing work are not crying, they are not complaining. So if we are complaining, if you're in TBC and you are still complaining, that means you are yet to fully understand how TBC functions. So try to understand it. Then another wonderful thing which we are also talking about is that these billionaires, they collect Kringle Rewards, including super promo running right now, where they get 100 TBC coins whenever they make their monthly payment of 8 grand. You see, let's say that nothing good comes easy. Definitely, we have so many good things in TBC. And are you ready to be a millionaire or a billionaire? Here, it is all being played out. Nothing is hidden. Then be on the age grain. That's about 31 or 32 as the exchange of dollar to grain is per month. And you will be getting 100 TBC coin whenever you make your monthly payment of 8 grain. And again, if you sponsor a merchant, if you bring in a merchant, you also get 1 full TBC. So there are so many benefits accruing to those who are the billionaires here. There are so many benefits. Look at, for instance, just look at a startup program is the first earning you get from one referral is 4.06 cents. If you are in the millionaire program, you get 8.12 cents. Then if you're in the billionaire program, you get 16.24. So the difference and the margin is very wide. They are very clear, so that if you are getting started, you just need to know what you are doing. And we are doing this to clear so many misconceptions that people have had about TBC. So we are working to make sure that if you are coming into TBC, you know exactly what you are doing, so that you don't go doing anything blindly. So start up and know what you are doing. Then if you're on the millionaire program, this costs you 4 grand monthly, and late payments are acceptable up till 90 days before TBC coin need to be returned back to the admin. Returning this thing back means that you are not capable of holding on to what you have. So start up and know the area that you can equally fit properly, so that you don't go tasking yourself another. But when you do this thing right from the start, you get it done well as new comers to TBC, you will appreciate that you are in TBC. So I don't pray for you to, for any reason, think of returning TBC back to admin once you are given. So once you are given, don't think of returning it back, because returning it back means that you are not just capable. So instead of that, start from where you can actually build your position. Okay? A millionaire should not be complaining. A billionaire, much more, don't have any reason to be complaining. So you can't have TBC and then decide to return it back because you're no longer able to maintain. No. Because you are making money along the way if you are actually doing this rightly. So congratulations for choosing TBC program. So millionaire program, you get 4 grand monthly, and that is about monthly. The pay is 16.24 cents. So just running around 16, between $16 to $7, as the case may be. So have it in back of your mind. I know that when you have referrals, it makes it pretty easy, because when they pay, you get 50% of that to continue to support yourself also. So no cheating, and this is not MLM. So the benefit of being a millionaire program is your spending limit is $500 a day. And this is hard coded into your TBC 009 wallet during the distribution phase of TBC. What we are saying is that during the distribution phase of TBC, it is not even when TBC get to the distribution phase. Now we are still on the distribution phase. So have it at the back of your mind that your spending limit per day is $500. You cannot go beyond that. You don't even need to write commissioner that you want to go spend 501 a day. No. So just have in mind that in all that you're going to be spending on TBC, it's going to be 500 a day, $500 a day. Then another benefit that comes to you as a millionaire is you collect full 50% in Bitcoin bounties from only the referrals on the same tie with you. Look at the way it is stated here. Collect full 50% Bitcoin bounties from only the referrals on their same tie or below them. So if their referral pay 8 grand, they get 2 grand instead of 4. If they pay 4 grand, they get 2. Okay? If they pay 2, they get 1. You see the difference is here. Okay? So they can't collect more than what they are. Then collect Billionaire Kringle Rewards, which will not include the super promo. Okay? The super promo will not be applicable to them. The super promo is running right now, where they would have collected 100 TBC coin by making their monthly payment of 8 grain. So they are not entitled to 100 grain because they are not paying 8 grain, they are paying 4. So this is the condition. So Millionaire Kringle Reward tends to be 1,000 times less, up to a maximum distribution total of 0.9999999 TBC within the distribution phase. So these billionaires will never max up to 1 TBC in all the gift that they'll be getting. Okay? Just like they are called millionaires, all the payment, all the gifts that they will receive will not be up to the billionaire status. So they will remain on their millionaire status. Even in TBC, this is a whole lot of money. So that is the way it goes. So just know where you belong to and what you be expecting and what you're paying. Then startup program costs 2 grains monthly, but they can't collect any kind of Kringle reward. All they get is the gifts. That gift, the only benefits they get is $100 a day spending limit, which is hard-coded into their TBC 009 wallet during the distribution phase of TBC. They also collect 50% in Bitcoin bounty from only the referrals on their center. So if their referrals pay 8 grains, they get 1 grain. If they pay 4 grain, they get 1 grain. If they pay 2 grain, they get 1 grain. No Kringle rewards, so sorry. But one good thing about this starter is that they can build from there. They can accumulate from there, and just like this ladder is showing, they can accumulate from there and move up the ladder to become billionaires. So that is that as how their own works. Okay. Then another thing I want to quickly draw your attention to is this. In this new program coming on board, you need to be able to use, or even to somebody, even if somebody is paying for you, for that payment to go through, or for you to start using your account, you need to now do this. Head to your account straight away. This is the account. Okay. Go to your account. Go to your profile. Okay. When you get to your profile, go right away and do this. When you go to your profile, you will see this program. It is new here now. So you must choose a program for your account to be fully functional. Choose a program. It's either you choose 8 grains, or you choose 4 grain, or you choose 2 grain. Now, I've already chosen my own position here. And the one thing about it is that I cannot change it again. Okay? I cannot choose from top and change it back. So I've chosen this 8 billionaire program, 8 grain. So it is this way. So come here and make sure that you choose it and enter it. Once you enter it, the next thing you need to do is you head straight down. Okay? You move straight down and do one thing. Click update. Okay? That is it. And your account will be registered on the program that you choose. So make sure you do this, because if you don't do this, you will not be able to make any payment. And even if somebody is paying for you, that payment will not go through. Okay? See another reason why it's also important to have it done that way. When you come to your account here, and this is your account, for instance, okay? And this is bulk payment. This is how to check or even to make payments on your own. Okay? This is the bulk payment area. So let's say select the amount of grain of gold that you would like to buy, then select the method of payment. There is a 16 grain requirement as a minimum bulk purchase. Please note that payment is due within 60 minutes of requesting payment information. If you do not make payment in the full amount asked, your payment will be incomplete and hold your payment coin until the payment window expires. You you will not receive credit for partial or insufficient payment. Be sure you use the correct priority and do not use exchanges. So do that. Look at the programs, Billionaire Starter Program. And then quickly, note, depending on the program selected by the member account, you'll be applying payment to. Depending on the program selected by the member account you'll be applying payment to, we determine the number of grain needed to pay for that account. When you make payments on behalf of another member, you are required to pay the program fee for that member. If the member is on starter program, you'll be required to use 2 grain for that member. If the member is on the Millionaire program, you'll be required to use 4 grain. And if the member is on Billionaire program, you'll be required to use 8 grain. When transferring credit between members, you can select as few as 2 grain and as many as 8 grain. So for you to be able to pay for any member, the member must have done this. The member must have chosen the program, just like I demonstrated here for you earlier on. The member must have done this, and that is come here, go to the profile, okay? Go to the profile and choose the program. So if you have not done this now, here we give you 3 options, okay? Billionaire, Millionaire, or Starter. So choose any one and come straight down to the bottom. Come straight down to the bottom and have it update from here. So that is that. So for you to be able to receive payment, someone to pay for you, you must have to do it first, because your account will still be waiting to be, set properly. Okay, so I'm doing this. I'm not even getting paid for this, but I'm just trying to help the whole community to fully understand the process of having this done. So, and this is the account area in case you want to pay. This is how to make payment. Okay, this is bulk payment, and that bulk payment, you are not paying less than, you are not buying bulk payment less than 16 grain at a go. So this is how it is. Okay, you need to come here. It's called bulk. You can even have enough of it selected. Okay, if you are paying 16 grain, you choose it here. If you are paying 18, if you are paying 20, but make sure it starts from 16 grain, which is around 60 something dollars. Okay, so you can collect money from those you are paying for, or you can even buy bulk and keep it, because nothing happened. It does not, nothing affect it here. Once you come here, you can choose any amount of grain that you want to purchase from the admin. Just let's say it is even if it is 30, or if it is 20, you just click. If it is 36, you click. Just like this. When you click, you come here, make payment with Bitcoin. Then this place will just open it for you. What do you need to do? Copy this address to your Bitcoin, to your blockchain. Okay, and make sure you look at it clearly stated here. This is the address. Pay exactly this amount in BTC for credit. Paying less than required at this time will result in the transaction failing. So copy this. This is exactly what you copy and pay. This is the address to pay this amount to. So with that, when you are done doing that, then after some hours or after some minutes, depending on how fast the transaction goes, you come here. You want to check whether what you requested for has been credited to you. You come to the account, okay, click your account, still go to the same bulk payment, and then when it opens, see what you do. When it opens, you come straight down, okay, and view your credits. When you view your credits, look at the notification. Please check the time and please check the dates and the time shown here to be advised when your payment will process. Payment may process after this time, just a kind of reminder. But then here says your grains. Below is an accounting of bulk payments, grains of gold, or grains that you have available to use for yourself or to apply to others, to another's Kcbo. Simply enter the email address of the user you wish to apply credit for Kcbo. This will apply one additional month to the account expiration. If you wish to transfer grains to another member, do that below in the assigned grain section. Note that this process cannot be undone. Please be sure of the email address for the user you wish to apply for to. If you wish to receive Bitcoin bounty for bulk payment credit use, the user must be your referral. Your member can change the sponsor from admin to you at change your sponsor from admin. So you can only change your sponsor if your ad sponsor is admin, because sometimes while doing the registration, if there is some mix up, the system will just take you straight to the admin, but you can easily do that. Note, this can only be done once and must be done before the credit is applied. So before making your credit, before making the payments, always check to know whether your sponsor is properly set. Okay, so have that at the back of your mind. So here you will see the number of the grains used. These are my past transactions. Okay, these are my past transactions. You can go on and on and on and on and about up to 390 something entries. So these are there. Those are paid in the past, and because I help a lot of people to make their payments, because they send me cash and I use it to buy bulk and then pay for them. Okay, so you come here. The available of what you have here is this, a kind of, it can be any amount dependent. So all you just need to do is to put the person's email and click pay. Okay, so the person must already choose the tier that the person is on, and then transfer grains. Use this section to transfer credits to another member. This is easy. You can equally, we're not paying for the person, but you want to transfer, maybe the person pay you cash, so please help me to get grains. So you just come here, put the email, then select the number of the grain that the person is asking for. If it's 2, if it's 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, any. Just come here and have it done. So once you do, you just click transfer grain. So everything in TBC is becoming more and more interesting. So, and one good thing again in TBC is that all your transactions are all recorded. Everything is down in record. There's no need of crying, hey, I did this. I cannot be able to know how it worked. How did no, everything. Because I say that Kcbo of TBC is teaching even the highest financial institutions on what it means to have good record keeping. So don't feel that anything you are doing in TBC is a kind of what you used to have. No, this is something different. So I'm just basing my training on how you can be able to know the latest information on using Kcbo and how to have that done without having any issue. So take your time to come here, check through all the interesting things you need to know. And before making payments, sometimes you need to come down here because that will let you know the present price of what 8 grains, 2 grains, or whatever is before you make your payment. Okay, nothing is done blindly here. Everything is clearly spelled out. Okay, for instance, now you want to make that bulk purchase, because here we are focusing on bulk purchase. We're not talking about those people who are paying 2 grain, because here we'll not be checking 2 grain. If you want to put 2 grain, this is about $7, and we don't advise even going to that because it's all about making unnecessary. The system does not even accept it. So you say 8 grain is how much? This is $31.02. So since you'll be paying as from 16, you just say 16 grain is how much? 62.04. Okay, you are paying, you want to go for 30 grain, you just know the amount, okay, and know how much you are going to pay in Bitcoin or in dollars. So feel free to come here and study, and if you don't know, ask questions. And I believe that this training has actually helped you. So I would like to hear your comment from the comment section. Please do well to subscribe, share, and help others to know about this. We are all doing this to make sure that our TBC remains number one and it's already progressing. And we have every reason why we don't want to allow the naysayers to take us or get us off guard. So congratulations in choosing TBC. We are here to make a difference, and something real, something great is already taking place. I remain your friend in TBC, aka Optimist Amechi. Let us work together and get ourselves on the right spot, because being in TBC, I must tell you, if you do it rightly, you will not compare TBC to anything whatsoever that you have been doing before now, because TBC, just like the name goes, abundance. So please learn, study, do the right thing, and follow up. Thank you for listening. Let us have a very wonderful time in TBC, and let us always contribute to make it work instead of making it go down. It can never go down, and that is why we are doing all we are doing to make sure that everyone in TBC are happy. Congratulations for signing up in TBC, and we always thank the magic one man himself, that is Chris Kringle. We are always saying thank you so much. So this is how far I can go for this very brief training. Please share this to help others learn what they need to do on their Kcbo. Thank you for taking your time. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.